Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails from Zero Part 10. In the previous video, we received what kind of seems like our first real big assignment. We've got to settle this gang turf war going on down in the downtown district. We got introduced to the two factions, the Testaments and the Saber Vipers, I think is what they were called. It's been a day. Well, it's just the next day, start of a new It's only start of a new recording session because I'm probably only going to record one video today. I honestly probably shouldn't be recording even just this one video because I recorded too much yesterday and my voice is it's a little shot. I think I sound fine. Like, it's not like my voice is hoarse or anything. So I think so I feel okay recording if I just do a tiny little bit of it. So I'm trying to think, we're supposed to go talk to the various gang leaders. I think we should go heal first though. Is that how much is that gonna cost us? Do we have any money actually? How do I check that? I can't remember. Yeah, triangle. Okay, we have 18 Mira. That's not a lot, dude. I feel like many people would tell you that's not a lot of Mira. I have my jury-rigged mic set up even more, so it's actually closer to my mouth now. I still don't actually have the shock mount that would make me more comfortable, because it's a little unstable, and I'm very scared to move it around too much. Because basically the mount that came with the stand is a little bit too small to actually fit the mic that I'm using, so I have to get an actual shock mount to mount it on there. But it's been delayed by a little bit, so that's still gonna be 2 more weeks. But I think this should sound a lot better. On the test recordings, it seemed to sound better, but it is kind of obstructing my vision a little bit because it's kind of in the way. Which is a little annoying. So we do actually have Sapith. Let's I really probably should have done this off screen now that I think about it. Let's look at our detective notebook and look at some of the arts that are available to us. So, AoE would be good. The problem is 25 EP is a lot. What are our mana pools? Our mana pools are pretty pathetic. So AoE magic, I mean, obviously I'd love me some AoE magic. We're really not hurting that much for AoE since we have Randy and we have Tio, who both have some innate AoE. Mainly Randy. Also, Lloyd has some AoE. So, we're not super hurting for it, but it would be nice. I'm just trying to think for a second. I want to give Ellie something. So she already has Sparkle, where she has whatever the default wind is. Which wind core does she use? Does she use Evade? Yeah, I guess she has to use Evade. Probably the only basic level wind we have, and I know she has wind. So, Arrow Sickle, that would need a Mirage and 1 more Wind. Then there is Soul Blur. Honestly, I might just give her an HP, just because I think having another source of healing would be nice. Here's what we do. Where's Chickadee at? Let's actually make sure we level you up this time. I feel like we can afford that. I mean, since these guys are more magic, or these two are more magic focused, I feel like I want to prioritize them just because of the extra EP. And really, since for our basic level orbments, the passive stats you get from them aren't super important right now. At least that's what I think. I can't really say that with authority, right? But that's kind of how I feel. Now, we do want to get a little bit of money because I want to heal up. I think we can trade some of our wind Sapith. Maybe do 25. Since we have a little bit extra of that. She does have an evade. A move? Well, we can't afford it. But yeah, giving her an HP seems kind of good. Because also, I mean, since our stats are so low, these little tiny percentage changes don't really mean that much. Now, 10% speed. I mean, I'm a big fan of speed. And maybe giving her a mind. Well, we can't afford a mind. We haven't really run into any accuracy issues yet. We're gonna want actions eventually, so let's go ahead and get one of those. And where are you, my girl? Oh, we have this. When did we get this? So that gives you 2 Mirage. That would let you use that. Well, no, because you only have 1 Wind Cord, so it wouldn't let you use that skill. And we could give it to you. I want to kind of... So what are our Mirage arts? Nothing we can really easily get. Really, the only thing that uses Mirage we could realistically get is Arrow Sickle, and we don't have the wind for it. So I think we're just going to not equip that on anyone for now. What did it even do? What was the passive effect? I wasn't even actually, like, paying attention. Displays treasure chest locations? That's not useless. I mean, it's not super great. If it's not something that I would really pick over anything else, but considering our limited Orbital setup right now, our Quartz setup, I would not turn up my nose at it. Now, what button do I press to see the... It's R1. Kind of a weird button. So there's the inn over here on East Street. I assume that's going to be cheaper to stay at than the Millennium Falcon or whatever it's called, Hotel Millennium. Because they said something about like they restore CP as well and luxuries restore more, so I assume they're more expensive. 400 Mira? This is a racket, dude. I wonder, could we have just rested back at base? That would have probably been free. We did get CP out of it, so it's not like it's a waste. Which I think that change makes more sense, where it's a heal, but you also get some CP out of it, so it doesn't feel like, because, I mean, worst case scenario, even if you can't heal at base, we can just go to Geofront and heal with the machine right there. Let's go talk to the old Saber Vipers. Let's also probably save before we go into the belly of the beast, in case they get mad at us and want to beat us up. You guys, that was close. Is this place to be the Saber Vipers home base? Ignis. I believe this was once a warehouse, now remodeled into a venue. They do not pay taxes, so I am unaware of the specifics. They're sovereign citizens, they don't have to pay no dang taxes. Don't just ignore me. I may be a rookie, but I'm still a proud member of the Saber Vipers. Oh, sorry about that. We were hoping to have a discussion with your boss. You think you could let us in? You want to see Wald? Or Wald? There's no way a bunch of dogs could ever dream of meeting him. Feel free to get the hell out of here. He's dead set on not letting us in. Probably not a good idea to bust in there either. Want to check on the other gang first? That sounds like a good idea to me. We can return here afterwards. What if we just whack him with our Tonfa and go in? We already kind of beat him up, like, I'm not afraid. I mean, I'm maybe a little, I feel like a healthy dose of fear, like I don't underestimate our enemies, but I'm also not scared of them either. Man, it's just got like big Pyrite Town energy. And it just has the snapping, like any song that's got like snapping before it starts is always going to remind me of that, that background music track. Now, that's one good thing about this game. It's probably part of the reason why I picked this game to record before I end things for today. I recorded a couple videos today, but essentially the other stuff are a little bit more dialogue, or not dialogue heavy, but they're less well, one of them is much more dialogue heavy than the Let's Play that's going to replace Persona 4, which is not going to go up for quite some time, but, well, it'll probably actually be coming out fairly soon by the time this video comes out. But since this game has voice acting, I don't have to talk quite as much, and it's not going to be as stressful on the old voice box. I mean, it's kind of weird they just let us waltz on in. How are they all hiding behind that little... Yeah, it's us. What's up? Were they cooperating with us? Is that what happened? I don't feel like that's what happened, Lloyd.
返答次第ではただでは返さん。
先ほどの借りもまとめて返させてもらう。
I mean, you're even more outnumbered than you were. Well, you weren't really outnumbered. It was a fair fight earlier, but now you're outnumbered, so you don't want to fight us. I mean, granted, Bald Dude's probably got some heft to him. He seems pretty strong. Everyone knows baldness adds like a plus 10 modifier to your power level.
なぜ止める？
ここは聖域。余計な雑音を立てるな。ワジ、どうする？
そうだね。いいんじゃない？ここに通しちゃっても。
Oh, can we just join the gang instead? Fuck me and the police.
わかった。
どうも。
なんだこのノリは。
何かの儀式みたいね。
で、何？
You know, we're just doing our jobs.
警察はお呼びじ
Dude,
ゃ
that zipper is huge.
そちらに用がなくても、こちらにはあってね。君たちに少しばかり捜査に協力してほしいんだ。
Yeah, just ask the criminals to politely quit being criminals. That'll get them, Lloyd.
捜査ね。言っておくけど、バイパーと決着をつけるのをやめるつもりはないよ。近所の住民には迷惑だろうけど、ま、我慢してもらうしかないよね。
I mean, this can only end in a few ways, and maybe you want to end in the one that doesn't result in Lloyd whacking you with his baton.
別に君たちの争いを止めに来たわけじゃない。
Or not?
君たちが本気で潰し合おうとしている理由、それを聞かせてもらいに来た。
それは。
Well, you see, the thing is, they wear red and we wear blue, so that means we must destroy them.
口を出すな。
Sir, you're not allowed to pause. You have to do your line all at once, or else I'm gonna think it's over.
その様子だと本当に何かあるみたいだな。どうか聞かせてくれないか。それを知ってどうするの？
See? Because otherwise it's just like, are you still talking? Are you done? I don't know.
僕たちダウンタウンに住む厄介者のバッドボーイズにさ。警察の対応が不十分なのは認めるよ。理由を知ったからといって君たちに協力できるとも限らない。人を守るのが仕事だっていう遊撃士と同じわけじゃないからね。
おい。
Well, yeah, what are we implying here?
やれやれ、お話にならないな。ギブアンドテイクなしに情報だけを引き出すつもりかい？
Don't like
い
this.
や、ギブならあるさ。え？捜査官の仕事は闇に埋もれた真実を明らかにして人と社会に光をもたらすこと。少なくとも俺はそんな風に教えられてきた。もし君たちがほんの少しでも疑念という闇を抱えているのなら、それを晴らす手伝いはできると思う。それが俺たちの提供できるギブさ。
Yeah, just work for the criminals. There's no way that's ever gonna backfire on us.
こりゃまた。
いいね、すごくいいよ。そんな臭いセリフそうそう聞けるもんじゃない。
Yeah, like, I mean, didn't he say earlier we weren't gonna end this with a cheesy one-liner? We have to end it with a cheesy, monologue?
ロイドって言ったっけ？いや、気に入っちゃったよ。別に受けを取るために言ったんじゃないけどな。それでどうなんだ？本気で潰し合う理由教えてくれる気はあるのか？まあいいか。あんな決め台詞まで聞かされておひねりを出さないほどケチじゃない。アッパス、教えちゃっていいよ。
わかった。名乗っていなかったな。
Oh, you're telling me bald man isn't your, legal name?
俺はアッバス。テスタメンツの一員だ。
ああ、よろしく。
I don't know if we're really pleased to meet
で
him.
かいな。何かやってるのか？
事の発端は5日前の夜だ。
I don't know why, just him not, I guess it's just because his face is so big. Like, him not having a mouth is very, very creepy. Like, it doesn't really, like, I don't notice it on the other characters, but for him, man, it is, it's a little
うち
unconcerning.
のメンバーの一人がこの近くの裏路地でバイパーどもの闇討ちにあった。
闇討ち？
そのただの喧嘩ではなくて、
喧嘩なものか。
後頭部に一撃食らって倒れたところをめった打ちだぞ。
Okay.
一方的な襲撃だ。やられたやつは病院に運ばれている。
そいつはえぐいな。
Now, are we 100% sure it was the Vipers?
その容体の方はどうなんだ？
病院からの連絡ではまだ意識が戻らないらしい。手当ては済んだようだが頭を打ったらしいからな。今連絡を待っているところだ。
そうか。
やっぱり警察には届け出なかったの？
伝えたところで我々のために動くとはとても思えんからな。
Wait, what was that? You attempt to contact the police at any point. Sorry, I had to respond to a text real quick.
それに犯
So I
人
kind
が
of wasn't paying attention.
報復の邪魔をされては困る。
そう。待ってください。襲われた人は
Yeah, you don't know who did it
まだ意識が戻って
then.
ないそうですけど、ならどうしてその人がサーベルバイパーに襲われたと分かったん
Yeah,
ですか？
see, Tio knows. She's smart.
そういえば、ひょっとして状況証拠だけなのか？
まあ、そこまで僕たちも短絡的じゃないよ。
Yeah, I mean, you guys are stupid, but you're not that
何
stupid.
せうちは連中と違って知性派で売ってるらしいからね。
Yeah, sure.
たかが不良に知性派ってのもどうかと思うけど、
マジ？
僕たちが彼らの仕業と断定した理由、捜査官の君なら見当がつくんじゃないの？
そうだな。
The location of the assault, the wounds on the victim, the footprints left at the scene. Oh, God. Let's go back to the where they originally described it, right? Just to make sure we can have a better idea. It was ambushed by the Vipers in a nearby alleyway. It occurred 5 days ago. There was a heavy blow to the back of the head. They were beaten unconscious by a group of guys. So the nearby alleyway, I feel like maybe the location. The wounds, I mean, the footprints, I didn't see anything about footprints. Unless they mentioned that later. But even then, I mean, I doubt they can determine, you know, the footprints of the Vipers. So I'm gonna say the location. I'm not confident this is the right answer, but I feel like it's the most correct.
襲われた場所。それが決め手になったんじゃないか。
さっきも言ったけど、
Okay,
襲われた場所は
his reaction makes me think I'm wrong.
バイパーの連中が通ることもあるけど、ちょっと決め手にはならないね。
Was there, maybe they mentioned footprints later? I don't know, I don't see anything about footprints in the dialogue. Did I miss it? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about footprints, so I guess it's the blow? Huh.
そうか。
決め手となったのは
What? That doesn't make any
襲われた
sense.
メンバーの傷跡だ。主に打撃によるものだったが、同時に裂傷も目立っていてな。
That was not mentioned at all.
まるで硬く尖ったもので引き裂いたような感じだった。
Was that? I mean, come on. I feel like this is a trick question. I'm actually a little annoyed right now. So, heavy blow to the back of the head and was beaten by a group of guys. Yeah, there's no mention of freaking
打
lacerations.
撃による傷跡と硬く尖ったものによる裂傷。
I mean, yeah, they do use knives, but
なるほど。
Oh, nail
連中
bat.
が組付きの棍棒か。
yeah, well, I mean, come on, you didn't give me all the information. That's kind of
確
nonsense.
かに本人の目星としては 決定的かもしれませんね。
Granted, I wouldn't have made that
話は大
connection.
体分かった。
But I kind of forgot they use nail bats.
ありがとう。参考になったよ。
それはいいけど。
So I'm guessing, I think those choices, right, they're gonna like impact how many detective points you get. I kind of remember there was something like that for in Trails 1 and 2 with bracer points, where occasionally you would have like decisions, and if you got them wrong, you would get less points than if you got them right.
報復はやめろとか改めて言ったりしないわけ。
I mean, if you guys fight, we just get to beat you up, so go ahead and fight to your heart's content.
個人的にはもちろん止めたいところだけど、今はまだ判断材料が少なすぎる。サーベルバイパーの話も聞いて、何か分かったら連絡させてもらうさ。
なるほど。あくまで捜査にこだわりたいのか。なら面白い話が聞けるのを楽しみにさせてもらおうかな。まあそうならなかったら血の雨が降るだけの話だけどね。
分かった。せいぜいご期待に添えるよう面白い話を持ってくるさ。
Okie dokie. Lloyd, right? You're a pretty interesting guy. Feel free to drop by and feed me some interesting information every once in a while. I don't mind waiting as long as it's worth it. We're waiting for the hospital to notify us of his condition. You should leave immediately if you finish saying your piece. Azel? Yeah, I remember them mentioning Azel earlier. I guess that's who was beaten up. I only talk to you because Wazzy asked me to. Don't get so full of yourself, you incompetent cops. Azel's the one that got ambushed. We're gonna take our revenge for our comrade. So, I guess we'll go talk to the Saber Vipers. What time are we at? 22 minutes? Still need help, Okay, you're saying something different. You don't want us to help pick up trash anymore?
また来たのかよ。
Hello.
だからお前らみたいな警察とバルドさんが話をするもんか。
Well, technically, he talked to us earlier, so you're already wrong.
困ったな。
というか不良にしては随分可愛らしい小僧だな。
ねえ、あなたお名前は？
俺？
Oh.
ディーノだけど。
Dino. He's a dino, dude. Call him
リー
T-Rex.
ノくんね。リーノくんはここで不審な人間を見張っているのかしら。
Oh man, this man is about to get manipulated.
そうさ。
He's gonna be mentally and emotionally destroyed
バ
here.
ルドさんに頼まれてテスタメンツどもが入らないようここで見張りをしてるんだ。
Yeah, well, we're not a testament, so it's okay.
別に他の先輩たちに押し付けられたんじゃないからな。
なるほど、立派な役目ね。
I mean, it's actually not, but
でも私たちはテスタメンツの一員じゃないわ。だったら案内してくれてもいいんじゃないかしら。
だけどさっき先輩たちと戦ってたし、そんな奴らを案内したら。
戦ったと言ってもあのくらいあなたたちにとったら挨拶みたいなものでしょ。あなたたちのリーダーだって気にしていないみたいだったし。
でも
それでも信用できないのなら。
oh no. Oh god, he's gonna blow his brains out.
おい、
ヘリーさん、
He was resisting. Bang.
私の銃をあなたに預けてもいいわ。
Well, I mean, you can still like shoot lightning bolts, so technically that doesn't really mean anything.
大切にしているものだからちゃんと返してほしいけど。
いいよ、そこまでしなくてもさ。バルドさんに聞いてくる。絶対に入ってくんなよな。
All right, so let's sneak in while he's gone.
やれやれ大胆だね。
Also, if they're Saber Vipers, why is their logo a lizard
びっくりしました。
or like a salamander?
すごいな、エリーは。あんな交渉の仕方、俺にはとても無理だよ。
こういった交渉は結構慣れているから任せて。
Quite familiar, eh?
あのバルドって人には通用しないと思うわ。ワジ君の時みたいに あなたが話した方がいいと思う。
なあ、分かってる。
バルドさんがお呼びだ。入ってもいいけど変なことをしたらただじゃ済まないからな。
ありがとう。
それじゃ失礼するよ。
Alright, into the belly of the beast we go. Once more. It's pretty much exactly what I was expecting.
耳障りですね。
なるほど、ライブハウスか。
はは生かした場所をたまり場にしてやがるな。
こいつらよくも抜け抜けと。わざわざ袋にそれに来やがったのか。
I mean, if you guys want to fight, we're pretty much like very willing and capable to give you a fight.
どうやら青坊主どもから一通り話は聞いたみてえだな。それでどうした？俺たちを逮捕しに来たのかよ。
いや、捜査に協力してもらいたいだけさ。君たちが本気で潰し合う理由、それを君たちの方からも聞かせてもらいたいんだ。
おい、どういうことだ？
テスタメンツの事情聴取で理由は分かったはずでは。
Well, no.
真実は見ている人間によって様々な姿形に捉えられる。だからいくつもの証言を照らし合わせてみないと本当の真実は見極められない。
Yeah, see, Lloyd played Phoenix, right?
それも捜査官の仕事だよ。
なるほどね。
情報の多角的分析が必要ということですか。
妙な構造だぜ。素直に俺たちを悪役にしときゃ話は簡単だったのによ。
Yeah, it would be easier.
バルドさん。なあ、警察の小僧。仮にお前らの知りたい情報を俺たちが持っているとして、それを渡す見返りに、お
We
前たちは何を
don't
くれる？
whack you upside the head with our tonfas.
それはどうやらあんたには真実じゃ不足みたいだな。
当たり前だ。俺はな、とにかく暴れられりゃいいんだよ。この血のたぎりをスカッとさせてくれるんならなんだって構わねえんだ。
Oh. Okay.
俺たち全員
We've got ults ready, so I feel fairly confident.
悪い取引じゃねえだろ。
ダメだ。
Well, I mean, if they fight us, we have to fight them.
正当防衛ならともかく俺たちに死闘は許されない。
おいおい、甘ちゃんなことを抜かしてんじゃねえよ。喧嘩が嫌だってんならそうだな、その女どもをしばらく預けてもらおうか。
Once again, ew.
こいつら。
マジっすか？
Once again, one of them is 14 and potentially an android. I mean, most likely they're not actually a robot, but there's like at least a 5% chance Tio is actually just a robot.
さすがにそうまずいんじゃ。
Oh, it's more than kinda scummy. You just kind of like implied raping a child. That's pretty fucked up.
うるせえ、黙ってろ。なに、2時間くらいどこかに行ってくれりゃいい。そうすりゃ知りたいことは何だって話をしてやるよ。
I mean, I'm assuming he's just trying to get us riled up so we'll fight him.
そうだな。もう一ついい提案がある。1対1のタイマー。
Ooh.
あくまで練習試合の名目だ。
Lloyd, I don't know, dude. You're not that strong. Can we let Randy fight in our place?
俺がしのいだらあんたが知ってることを洗いざらい喋ってもらう。
You do have ult available, but I doubt the seal will work.
そんな思考はどうだ？
ちょっと
おいおい、
むちゃくちゃです。
アホかお前。そこの赤毛ならともかくどれだけの体格差だと思う。
I mean, I kind of
これ
agree.
でも捜査官だ。それなりに訓練を受けている。町のチンピラ風情に遅れを取るつもりはないさ。
Okay. I mean, it was just a barrel. That's not that impressive.
まさか奴以外にこの俺様に台湾を売る大バカ野郎がいるとはな。いいだろう小僧。
This has got big anime energy right now.
サーベルバイパーのヘッドバルドバレスのお肉だけしのげるもんならしのいでみやがれ。
Okay, Lloyd. You almost have your 200 ult. He'll probably hit you once and then we can use it. So here's the play. We're gonna turtle it out. So heal. He does like almost he does pretty much, he can two-shot us, which is extremely scary. Maybe you should just run away. Okay. None of these like boost our stats. They're just I don't know. I feel like he might just get to double attack now, so I don't know if this is necessarily the right play. I think it's very likely this is not the correct play. So he can't be sealed, so we need to do that like 4 times. I think we just instantly die. Okay, we do live. So if we can just survive long enough to do that 4 times, we'll win. I don't know if that's really feasible. We got an achievement, I guess. That's what that pop-up was. Oh, you don't have Crest. I forgot you had that. Yo! That might be what we need. That should at very least make it harder for him to two-shot. I kind of like, as soon as I said it, or as soon as I saw he was about to do a special move. Now, worst case scenario, we might have to go back and equip him with some more quartz. I mean, you gotta heal, I think. He's just got so much HP, man. I mean, you gotta do that 4 times. And that's with a 200 ult. That's not even just like a regular ult. I mean, really, we can't afford to turtle too much. And if he does the neck hang, then we die. I really feel like the defense boost isn't really doing all that much. But I feel like we've got to be kind of aggressive and like push our luck. Now, absolute worst case scenario, what we'll have to do is we'll have to go grind money and just buy a bunch of tier bombs. Because theoretically, if we can just like turtle out, eventually we would win. Just because we'll be able to keep ulting over and over again. Oh, move down is not a big deal at all. Oh, he missed. I wonder, that's something else we could do. I wonder if there's anything we have that gives evasion. Also, maybe just giving you a heal, like giving you a water gem. You think there's no way he can be petrified, right? Yeah, he can't. We survived, and we gotta push our limits here just because we have such little HP healing. Wonder how much damage. It's out of curiosity because I don't think we're gonna win. I think we are gonna have to abort and come back with more healing items, just so we can turtle it out. But how much damage does this do compared to the 200? Just out of curiosity. That is 200, so it's I think we're better off going for those quickly. Because these just don't heal nearly enough. Now, if we could get some food that gives a stat boost, that would maybe also help. We can double heal. At least they don't, they've got a low delay. Okay, I mean, I think this fight is super... Oh, we just have to survive. I think that fight is actually super winnable. Yeah, just, you know, the classic strategy of shoving ham sandwiches into your mouth while you're fighting. That's actually kind of cool. Since it doesn't actually make you win. Now, I assume you can probably win that, especially if you're playing on like a lower difficulty. Because when we got decently close, because we were pretty close to getting another ult, and if we had, because we only needed like 2 or 3 more ults to finish him off. Let's go ahead and cut it off here. Since we're almost at 40 minutes and this scene will probably keep going for a little while. So, yeah, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.